Hello beautiful souls and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the video that is a bit long overdue. I've announced on Facebook maybe a week ago that I'm going to be talking about basically that this was going like this, that a woman goes to the bathroom or a car or a bedroom, cries, and then she shows up with her smile on her face and goes and does her own business. Now this can both be applied to both men and women, but obviously because of the way that we were taught, women do this more often in terms of crying. Now, first of all, I just want to go back before I jump into this topic. I want to say thank you to all of you that have been texting me, and I'm so grateful and I so appreciate the fact that my videos help you, because that's the whole point. My vision and my reason why I started documenting this and doing videos and everything, and what I've read and what I've experienced and everything, was to try and help someone out. And to see so many of you have already, had this like enlightenment, sort of speak, or have learned something that you didn't know so far, but that have helped you. That's the most important thing, that it made you have a better life. So many of you are texting me how many manifestations now you have, and I hear all these stories from so many of you. I wasn't even expecting it, to be honest, to be such a big amount of people. And I'm really so grateful, and I so appreciate it. And just for me to be able to spread that, to be able to just help each other, and try to be more happier and more positive, and to see that it works for you, and to see that that your dreams are coming true. Some even little things that, whether it was a shirt or a concert or whatever, it's really brilliant. And yeah, honestly, this makes me go even further and give even more, and try to work on myself even more, so that we can share all this experience of better life together. So yeah, thank you. That's all I'm gonna say. uh, Now, another thing, it's past, like, it's so dark outside, it's evening, but I hope this light is okay and that you can see me. I think it's fine. So anyway, let's go back to the topic. Now, first of all, yeah, what it said in the post I shared was that women cry because they're stressed out. Now, first thing that you have to, let's say, figure out is, what are you stressed about? Because stress, people use it so, like, okay, I'm stressed out. But there's so many varieties inside of it, what can cause you to be stressed about. So maybe some people are stressing about their job. Maybe some people are stressing about even family loss. Maybe they're stressed about how to handle things, and about their grief. So maybe you're stressed about all these emotions inside. So stress is really so many varieties inside. You need to see your emotion, what your emotion is. That's number one. So whether you're upset, whether you're frustrated, whether you're sad, whether you're these are confused, these are all different things of why someone can be stressed out. So when you're stressed out, the thing is that it's like that. I talked about this in previous videos. It's like when you see an animal, it's gonna attack you, you're gonna run, and everything goes into your muscles, or fight or flight, and that's pretty much it. But so many things can cause that. Obviously, fear is number one. But even when you're upset at someone, let's say, it's not necessarily fear, but it's like that anger that's also stressing out. So again, being stressed out, it's really, really broad. It covers so many different things, so many different emotions. So you need to figure out what your emotion is. And because of this, I'm not going to be able to put everything in this one video because I think it would last too long, or I won't be able to cover each aspect properly. So in one of the future videos, I'll probably do different things. And another, so I'll be talking about, you know, one thing, couple of things maybe today, and then I'll continue in another video with other aspects of, you know, because I want to cover, let's say, anger, frustrated, fear, anxiety and stuff like that. And you know, it's not just one thing. And I think just to call it, oh, it's you know, low vibration. Okay. So yeah, so first off, what I wanted to mention as well is crying is good, because this was about crying, women crying, and I did cover the whole spectrum, the whole topic about crying in one of my previous videos, so I'll link that back down below so you can watch it again so I don't repeat myself. So in one way, crying is good. Yeah, it is good. It's all this, you have happy tears, sad tears, it gets out, it's fine. The point with this is that people usually relive the same situations, the same traumas that make them cry again and again and again and again and again. Now, some people, some women have even texted me like, oh, if crying is good, well, I cry all the time, that's good. It's not about crying all the time. What type of you crying all the time? For instance, I stopped crying about stressing out a long time ago. I think that had maybe a couple of times in this past few years, maybe. No, not few years, but maybe a year and a half, let's say. But I don't, lately, I haven't cried from being stressed out, that is. I do cry when I hear music, when I hear a song. It doesn't even have to be a sad song, but I do react to music so much. I do some film that I watch sometimes. Again, it doesn't have to be bad. It can be the most brilliant thing ever, the most beautiful. I'll cry. So from that aspect is good. Good tears, you know, from joy, from all those you know, different emotions, or when you think about some memory that was so beautiful, you know, it reminds you of so many different wonderful things, and you cry. That's all good. You can cry as much as you want from that. It's honestly, it's good. Let's say the negative side of crying, not that there is, but when you're crying from something that is because of frustration or something like that, again, it is good. There's a big but here. Do you cry about the same situation over and over again? Because if you are, again, stressed out about the same thing and you keep reliving it over and over, and if you cry about the same thing over and over, that's where you're stuck in that aspect, because you don't necessarily allow yourself to, you know, I heard a phrase today, digest your emotions. So if you're keeping it all inside and then you burst out and you let yourself just to cry it out, but you don't actually heal, that's where repetition goes on, and that's what it can cause you so many different illnesses, let's say. So what I'm going to discuss to you about today is a couple of things that, because some people I've seen that they say, I don't know why I'm stressed out about. And I want to cover that today, because this is something that people don't talk about most often. I will cover the most general basic things, like being able to trust someone, like stressed out, I don't know, because of your family members, or not being able to forgive someone, which is really big thing, or, you know, traumas from your life and stuff like that. But these two things that I want to, you know, talk about today is honestly, I haven't seen it much. And for someone that maybe doesn't know what it is, maybe this is going to be something that is going to resonate with you. So the major two things that I'm going to talk about today. So first of all is creativity. Now, when I say that, most people are like, creativity, what? I'm not an artist. I don't draw. I don't paint. I don't do sculptures or whatnot. It's about creativity in your own life. It's about creativity in how you design your life, how you create your life, how you, even for instance, for maybe artists, it's easier to use their creativity because they do it most often. Every single one of us is creative, but it's being suppressed, or they didn't know how to open themselves up, or so a way to do that, to let's say be more creative, one of the things that you can do is break out of your comfort zone. Maybe do something that you haven't done, not maybe in a long time, but try out something new. One of the things that you can try something new, if it's maybe pushing the barriers too much, maybe go to a park you haven't seen yet, or go to a different town you haven't seen yet, or do something that it's new. That's, I think, maybe the easiest thing to do. Try a meal that you haven't tried before. So all of these new things, it is gonna spot your creativity up in your brain and everything, and it is gonna work. And obviously breaking out of your comfort zone, doing something dramatically different that you've ever done before till now, or you maybe have done it ages ago but you want to do it again, do it. The more you like it, and do something that you want to do as opposed to I have to do it. Yes, in terms of have to for creativity reasons, but don't do something that you think you're gonna hate doing it. Do something that maybe you wanted to do for a long time but you just didn't, and you needed something or a perfect timing or everything to come together, or you make decisions. Okay, maybe the best time is now, so let's do it. And I didn't even think about this, like creativity, but some people do get stuck because they don't use their creativity, because they're in this comfort zone. They haven't tried anything new recently and they feel lost. And I've been there, because you maybe do all these things that you're already used to it. So things that you do over and over and over again, you're not being creative, you're not getting anything inside, nothing. You're just like that rat in a circle. Is it a rat? Guinea pig? Well, it's some animal. So that's what you do. You go into that circle every day, doing the same things over and over and over and over again. Stepping out of the circle, do something else, go to different corners, go out, go explore. That's what's gonna do benefits for you. So obviously traveling is a major, incredible thing to do if you can. Again, if you're on a budget, you don't have to do a different country, or just go town near you, someone that you've never been before. Again, like I said, even a park you haven't been before. If you moved somewhere or you haven't explored some parts of your town, there's always a way to do something, even if you're not even if you don't have enough money to go somewhere abroad, or do some extravagant traveling or whatnot. Now, second thing, and this is again I think the massive thing, is being frustrated about not achieving your dreams in a way that, let's say people are successful, for so many other people, they would think, oh, they're successful, and you got a new car, you got a new house, you got kids, you got married, all of these things, you have a job, you just got promoted, everything is working out for you, but somehow you're sad. And this is about being frustrated because you've lowered your standards down, and now you're accomplishing all of these things from the lower standards, but you actually know that you can do so much more. And because you keep, oh, I got a promotion maybe on a job that I don't like, oh, I got a new car, but it's not the car that I want, maybe you got a Golf, you want in a Mercedes, but deep down inside you, I think all of us know that we're designed and created for so many powerful, different, amazing things that can just even blow our minds. And we know that we're so powerful, but we are led to believe, and we believed people when they told us that we couldn't do it, that just few lucky people were able to do it, or it's bad economy. You're not born with thought, oh, it's bad economy, I'm just born in bad economy. You know what I mean? So some people have told you, you're not going to be able to be successful here, go there. You're not going to be able to do this, do that. It's safe to do this. Don't try here, you can fail, you can hurt yourself. Just go here. And that's, I think, where people get stuck. They think, okay, I'm achieving all of this, and so many of you, just got promoted, I do this and do that, but I'm unhappy. I'm trying to be grateful, but there's something missing. And that can be one big, massive component. Like, you're this amazing being that can create and have everything that you want. And then you're like, okay, I'm going to do this. And I can't go above that because I was convinced that I can't, and now I believe that, and I'm gonna make more excuses and more reasons why I can't do this. Some people say, okay, I'm here, I just got this, but this is, my path to achieving this. But most people don't do that. They say, no, this is my limit, and deep down inside they know that it's not, that they're here for so much greater things to achieve, to accomplish, to be, just be. And to recognize, again, first you need to recognize what emotions do you have, and then the best thing that you can do is accept that situation that you are in. And that's basic number one step, I think, because in order to move forward, to work on yourself, to know, okay, this is my maybe starting point. This is what I am now because of my past decisions, experiences, beliefs, and all of that was in the past. But what I'll be tomorrow, it's gonna be what I make a decision today, what I do today about it. Even acceptance, even watching videos, even listening to stuff like that, just discovering who you are in this moment, what led you to this moment, is a massive thing. So if you recognize that you are in a situation where you are frustrated about your life, you knowing that you can do so much more, but you don't tell yourself, oh, I'm a failure. You're not. No one is a failure. This is so hard for some people to accept, because they're like, oh, I was, I know I can do so much more, but I'm not. And then they just go down from there. Accept that it is the way you are, but not in a way, oh, I accept it, I'm a loser. Ugh. No. Accept it, okay, now I know where I am. Now I know why this is going on. Because again, some people don't know that this is the reason why it happened. And then you can start changing your beliefs. Then you can implement methods. Then you can start telling yourself new story. It's about, accepting, releasing it. Okay, I know now why it is the way this is, whether it's because of my parents, whether it's because of my surroundings, the way I grew up, again, previous traumas, whatever that may be for you. Now you can find ways that you can shift that, starting to shift that, raising your vibrations. Okay, I'm grateful that I discovered this today. I didn't know this about me. Even if I did, it's okay to feel like this. Even that, it's just major step. So applaud for yourself. we're going to talk about more of this. Obviously, you can use, I know I'm going to keep saying it, meditations, affirmations, EFT, everything that resonates with you, do it. Not one method is amazing for everyone, even for me either. There were so many different aspects of my life that I would use different methods. So do something that you think it's going to help you. Whether it's just a simple sentence, okay, from today, I'm going to be more aware. From today, now I realize where I am. Today, I'm working on accepting where I am more and more. Even that, it's just do something you believe in, that, you know, just, I don't know. Know you're powerful. You don't have to believe it. You're powerful. You can do what you want to do, and don't put yourself down. You're your strongest, biggest critic, but you don't have to be. You can be your biggest motivator in the world. And all these years of your self-abuse in that sense didn't help. So it's going to take a little bit of time until this all starts kicking, all new methods or things that you're implementing in your life. But you can do it. I'm rooting for you. I'm here for you. If you have any questions, ask me, and I'll see you soon. Bye.